Hello, my name is John, and today we'll be reading True Parents, Father and Mother Moon, the story of our founders. My name is John Brooker, and our ideal of forming true families and every couple becoming true parents is an ideal that applies to all people of conscience, regardless of their religion, or their nationality, or their ethnic or racial background. Though through earnest prayer at age 16, Reverend Sun Myung Moon uncovered the mystery of God's providence, the reason for human suffering, and new insights into history that would eventually make up the core teachings of the Unification Movement. The legacy he left behind is one that continues to grow. As Mother Moon continues his work, his words and works continue to inspire people from all around the world to live a life of gratitude, peace, and love. A curious and passionate young boy contemplated the big questions of life. Amidst the oppression of Japanese rule in 1930s Korea, the young Sun Myung Moon sought solace in his faith. Little did he know that a passionate prayer on the mountainside on a quiet Easter morning would change the course of his life forever. Through earnest prayer and dedicated study, Father Moon uncovered the mystery of God's providence, the reason for human suffering, and new insights into history that would eventually make up the core teachings of the Unification Movement. With a love for his country, God, and all people, he sought to make a difference for his homeland and to spread God's message. Not everyone would understand, however, and he soon found that new ideas can be dangerous. In order to serve God and accomplish his mission, he would have to endure seemingly insurmountable odds, sacrificing his family, freedom, and almost his life. After establishing a national movement, Sun Myung Moon found the woman who would help him to spread his message of peace to the entire world. The marriage of Reverend Sun Myung Moon to Hak Jahan on March 16, 1960 marked the first time in history that a couple would stand as a unified image of God, the true parents. Mother Moon's dedication to Father Moon's mission, along with her own peace-building work, would come to symbolize a revitalization of the feminine aspect of God, and to emphasize the important role that women play in bringing about a world of peace. Together they soon spread the blessing of marriage to others, establishing what would become the Unification Movement's most publicized and well-known tradition. Father and Mother Moon took their message to the world, visiting countries at a record pace. Their message spread internationally, gathering followers from almost every continent. In a span of less than 20 years, they would send missionaries to 120 countries. They would expand their message to tackle interreligious conflict and politics, and become instrumental in the worldwide fight against communism. With a strong conviction that America holds a pivotal role in the foundation of world peace, Father and Mother Moon invested a great deal of time, effort, and love into the United States. Here they would find some of their greatest victories, as well as new and familiar challenges. A fearful government, a sensationalist media, and public pressure created the perfect storm for Reverend Sun Myung Moon's unjust indictment and imprisonment in Danbury, Connecticut in 1984. No stranger to persecution, Father Moon endured his 18-month sentence with grace and humility. The highly controversial decision would ultimately unite civic, social, and faith leaders of many different backgrounds in the fight to uphold religious freedom. After his release from prison, and with the newfound support of religious and civic leaders, Father and Mother Moon continued to dedicate themselves to tackling the world's most pressing issues. Over the next decade, They create programs and institutions to address global issues including war, hunger, and interfaith cooperation. With the threat of communism still a shadow over much of the world, Father Moon risked his life in order to practice the most basic tenet of Jesus' teachings: love thy enemy. Back in his homeland of Korea, Reverend Sun Myung Moon ascended to his eternal home in the spirit world on September 3rd, 2012. The legacy that he left behind is one that continues to grow. As Mother Moon continues his work here on earth, his words and works continue to inspire people from all around the world to live a life of gratitude, peace, and love. Mother Moon, a woman of peace. Hak Ja Han Moon, the co-founder of the Unification Movement, has dedicated her life to the quest for peace. Along with her husband, she has worked with heads of state, Nobel Prize winners, religious leaders, and men and women of the arts to create a world of God's ideal. This lifelong pursuit has taken her around the world, where her voice has been heard in national and international halls of power. In July of 1993, she was the first Korean woman to address a meeting of United States senators and congressmen on Capitol Hill. 2 months later, on September 7th, Mother Moon became the first Korean woman to give an address in the United Nations. Her message on both these occasions connected women's responsibility and quest for world peace with the deepest elements of human existence: the heart of God, the suffering of humanity, and the meaning of human history. As a mother of 14, she is a woman of intense devotion to God, to the world, and to her husband and family, a woman of true love. Hak Ja Han was born into a world of political and religious strife in a small town in what is now North Korea. After she and her mother were imprisoned by the communist regime at only 5 years old, she eventually fled south with her mother and grandmother. There they began a new life and found solace and strength with a new religious community. On April 11, 1960, Hak Ja Han married Reverend Sun Myung Moon. Their marriage would signify the unified image of God and propel Hak Ja Han Moon to take on her new role as a mother, an activist, and a partner in all of her husband's endeavors. Together they invested in art, education, pressing world issues, and strengthening the family. As the wife of the Reverend Sun Myung Moon, Mother Moon stood by her husband through numerous challenges and found her voice in important world issues, helping to facilitate dialogue and communication for the purpose of peace. In 1992, Mother Moon began the work that she is perhaps best known for throughout the world. Through Women's Federation for World Peace, Mother Moon gave a voice to issues facing women around the world and encouraged the important role that women must play in bringing about a world of peace. From rallies around the world to the halls of the United Nations, WFWP quickly became an international force that continues to do important work and inspire women worldwide today. When Father and Mother Moon established a family federation for world peace and unification, it opened the doors for people of all faiths to receive the holy marriage blessing and to create a foundation to work together toward world peace. Interreligious dialogue and reconciliation has been an important part of Father and Mother Moon's lifelong ministry, one that Mother Moon embraced and championed through numerous projects. With the help of her now adult children, Mother Moon continued to tackle boundaries and attempt to heal divisions among peoples of the world. A radical ideal proposed by Father and Mother Moon led her on another world tour, this time to promote a tangible way to break down barriers and to connect the entire world. After Father Moon's ascension, Mother Moon mourned along with the world at the passing of man who dedicated his life for the will of God and the love of humanity. In the years since, she has worked tirelessly to preserve his legacy and continue the work that he began. This video is a production of the School of the White Crane, and my name is John Brooker. You can contact me through commentary on this video and also through my Gmail listed here. Please share this video with family and friends and on social media. May God richly bless you.